chat.
Alright, I've started the recording process at least.
Oh
Just
no.
Those
we're like 4 minutes early, but I at least have the
it's
recording begun.
that was barely a pun, Teal. That was barely a pun.
We'll
Yeah.
bear with it.
Ah!
Okay, that was a good comeback. I'll give him bare points for that.
You're
Yeah,
seeing
you get some
us.
bear points.
You're seeing our side of things now with the puns.
Yeah. It's almost like they're funny.
That bear pun was way too clever for any of you. No one laughed.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I just got distracted. I don't know what we were talking about.
No, no.
Bear
Soldier
puns.
I was
boy.
not paying it.
Yeah. Who wants to try to give a recap of what happened last time?
Oh, we're swinging on past fucking Gremlin?
We still have my notes.
I know. I know we're
Just,
waiting on Gremlin. I tagged everyone and they haven't responded yet. I even tagged them
Bobby.
earlier responding to them, but they haven't responded
Bu-
yet.
Bobby,
What'd
read
you
your
say?
notes. Read your notes,
Oh,
Bobby.
I just read the entirety of my notes to my friend. I'm just gonna link them in chat.
Bro, I should have read your notes.
Read,
I,
read
I just
no.
I just shotgunned the entire thing. I'm not.
Can you
It's a
should've-
lot.
Rune.
do it again?
Yeah, Rune, you read the notes out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
What
cute.
I'll do
happened
it.
last time?
Uh,
Catch everyone
That
up
was
who
the
has no clue
voice.
that's what's going on.
yeah, so Teal. And
Ye.
also whoever's fucking watching this. Dumb bitches.
This is gonna be pre-recorded because going live sucks for my end.
Going live sucks.
Oh, we're
Going live is
pre-recording and posting
cringe.
it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, which
Oh,
I still
cool.
have to post the last one, but
That I'm okay with that. Yeah.
eventually.
Right.
Okay,
Give
so
us
it's the
your
YouTube
placebo.
D&D session. Yeah. Sorry, I was clarifying for my friend.
Ah. Fuck off with Google Play. I don't want to install your fucking shit, Google. Go away. I want to read the notes.
Hawaii, what you?
Character
We're doing
name.
2 hours, right? Or 1 hour?
What?
2 hours?
We're trying
1
for
hour?
like 1.5, yeah.
1.5. All right, cool.
Alright. Character name. Noah Wazios. Background. Bartender. This is a summary of what she is writing to the journey. She writes
Yeah.
the cold open word for word. Sansa then describes the party and everyone else in the bar in immense detail as if it's important somehow. There's a man with a drinking sword staring at me. A man is glowing. I do not know why. It appears he wants my attention. I suppose I shall give it to him. This man has a terrible rasp. Too much hemp. Or is it genetics? The man says I have potential. I knew that already. He dodged my question about inhalants. I assume that has to be a yes. The man proposes his alliance against the Ice Queen. Man does not want to be in this novel? Unfortunate for him. The man gave us the job's name is Malfac, a master of the arcane, electromancer, etc. He needs us to kill the Ice Queen so we can leave. Let's earn a mission, danger, treasure, and horrors galore. Another man, the pirate. His name is Scotty Wardraw. He is not. It is and is not a regional thing. He is not from around here, and neither is his parent. He is very against being called a pirate, probably due to shame. There's a small person, whose name is Smank. He seems to be clumsy, like most goblins. He is a very goblin. The final one is a masked lady named Lumi, who is very slow to answer. She ended up not answering that at all. Another bitter day begins, but the tavern is lively with talks of murder. A lady seems suspicious. Interview begins. Her name is Hiln Trollbane. The pirate seems to be unhappy with the line of questioning. The lady seems not to care. She has an investigation that she wants us to investigate. A man named Sethic Caltro. He works for a company called Torgs, run by a woman who will remain anonymous. He is possibly good with the blade. Potential vendetta against the Ice Queen. Hiln has bad hygiene. She suspects Torgs of doing the business with the Frostmane. Celtic Caltro seems to be immune to the cold. The kiss of the Frostmane is a genetic anomaly that causes people to be immune to the cold. Not a literal kiss from the Frostmane. Our, quote, best starting bet is checking with the mayor, whose name will remain unknown until we meet him. We struggle with names for quite a while. I have been designated to come up with a group name. The pirate struggles with this hat before giving up and putting the hat in his backpack. Smink attempts to steal the bar and does so successfully. The bottle is unremarkable of mead of no class. The dock is frozen, as usual. The dwarf-looking person is standing around. He calls us over, claiming we're his employees. His name is Undescribable Dwarvish. He is pretty sure we are working for him. The dwarf has affectionately named Asshole by Smarnk. A new figure approaches and calls the man Barry. The man's name is Taeli. The dwarf is Grinsick. The man says there's a monster, and the pirate says we should head to fight it. His skills as a pirate will assist us in fighting the monster. The monster destroys boats. He's now another person to fail, so the monster Melron. The dwarf is not involved with Torque's company. The monster is probably aggravated at the cold, and his diet has changed as a result of such. Tolly gives me a notebook and tells us to collect information of the monster. First knowledge and folklore seems to have some gaps. This will prove to be an issue. The pirate states if we separate, we will die. We tie the two rowboats together, and I collect some fishing gear to fish with. The pirates and I take the front boat. Malfic and Smarnk are in the second boat. Sumac has caught 3 fish, and I caught 2. The pirate dodges questions about his bad karma, causing him to be bad luck fishing. The wind is kind of loud. There's some discourse on how to kill the beast. It approached and splashed its water at us. Rude. We attempt lightning and arrows to hurt the monster. Women volunteers sink to be live bait if it comes to that. My partners don't care about pacing the book. We must sacrifice Sonk. He is most likely going to die, but he didn't. I got tossed in the water, almost lost my book. I'm so cold. The big monster is, in fact, a harmless dinosaur. Cute! Snake offers to light me on fire. That might be worse than being cold. We had a conversation. I was too cold to listen to. The pirate let me borrow his coat. Mine was wet and cold. That was nice of him. That's it. That's
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They're supposed to be really dumb and scatterbrained. If you guys are wondering why they're dumb and scatterbrained.
No, it's great. It's the best way
I
I
got
would
it.
put the story, honestly.
So you're all still in Bremen, essentially, and after dealing with that very weird seaside encounter, you're now in the local tavern, which I am trying to find the name of, along with the other things I was trying to re-educate myself on.
Hmm.
Where in the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. I think it's called, yeah, it's called Five Tavern because there's like 5 taverns in the middle of this one place.
Question: Can I actually? I'm guessing we're all sitting in the tavern, right? Right now.
Let's see
Uh,
here. There are 5
I think we all
unaffiliated
decided to
taverns.
like go back to the tavern to warm up, right?
Yeah, I believe
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. That's our last position. Like we were like warming up,
Yeah,
basically. Well, kind of
and
before.
then like the ended with like the pirate giving Sansa the coat because she was cold because she was hyperthermia or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But the main reason that you guys even traveled to here from where you originally started from is because you are hunting after this one dude, if I remember correctly, who you were informed of is rather suspicious. There's been murders going on.
Moida.
What?
So my question. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, I was asking. I heard Bobby say something.
Yeah,
I
I
just
heard
said
as well.
Moida.
Ah.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, can I do like a perception check in terms of like my character just trying to hear any like or any rumors of sorts that could be a lead for us, maybe? Like, what do I have to roll in that case?
Uh,
I'm
you
guessing
can
perception.
you can roll a perception check or just try to chat up the like whoever's working the bar.
Hmm.
Sansa is taking notes about how cold and sad she is by the fire. And also like commenting intensively about how Mafalk's coat smells.
How dare you?
I mean, he not that it smells bad, just like what it smells like.
That's fair. How did you? Sorry, this is a thing. I'm seeing somebody's rolling something. Can I actually do it
What do you
in
mean?
this thing? There's like this thing in like D&D
Oh yeah, just
D&D Beyond
click on the little rectangle. It does a fun roll animation.
on the rectangle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like any of the rectangles.
So if I click the +1 in perception, I'll roll for perception.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I told you this last night.
Funny work.
I forgot.
You got a 15. Wow.
Is that good enough?
Wow.
You overhear that in Lonelywood, beware the dreaded white moose. Apparently, there's a white moose that's been attacking loggers and trappers on sight, and the town's
Oh.
best hunters can't seem to catch or kill it. They probably could use some help.
Hmm.
Well, do you want to send that over to the note keeper?
Yes, I actually do.
Okay.
Why would
Xanth.
the note keeper want that information? Weird.
just like looks back at him and is just like, a white moose. Aren't mooses like docile?
They
That's
should
right.
be, yes. But in these lands, anything could be more dangerous than it appears originally. So I believe we should at least consider investigating this situation. I'd say add it to the list of things we might have to do.
It's been added to the list. Don't worry.
He kind of nods his hair, not hair, sorry, his head.
Uh, she can see Xantha right. There's like find white moose, bring it to pirate to make him happy. Maybe he'll be less paranoid.
Speaking of the pirate, he's just taking a seat nearby the others, with leaning back in his chair with his leg crossed and smoking his pipe, just kind of chilling out.
Well, we got one lead on the moose. Anybody else want to try and listen in on the
I guess Xantha
situation?
could throw out a perception there. She's not very good at it, but she'll try.
I mean, might as well.
8.
You don't hear much more else
Yeah.
than the moose talk.
Moose talk.
Yeah.
Moose.
Moose, moose, moose.
But I imagine Mafalk as he's looking at the fire, he's kind of like reflecting with his hand on his beard, like like the reflective strokes he's doing. He's kind of like thinking,
Mm.
I wasn't expecting us to go on on an animal hunt of all things, but
Maybe the moose is like an avatar of the White Queen or something.
Were we not hired already to do another job?
we were, but we didn't hear anything regarding,
We
unless you
didn't
want
make
to
it to
help
the
in.
other city. We were supposed to go talk to the mayor.
Oh yeah, we did get distracted by that dinosaur thing, didn't we?
We did get distracted.
It would appear I lost my audio.
We're lucky.
Oh, there we go.
It's all in the hands of fate.
I
Alright,
see
well,
no harm. I see no harm in us engaging in this quest if it happens to be on the way, as Zanza has
Fate
mentioned.
decides that this a lead we must follow, then we cannot object.
Of course, getting everyone on our side is our objective. So let us proceed with the plan.
alright.
Aye.
It would be at this time if Teal has their character and their description all set up if they want to introduce themselves.
One
We're
moment.
doing this in the tavern, or we're doing this outside.
I'm assuming in the tavern, given you were
He said
listening
uno
in the
momento,
tavern.
so we'll see.
Dun dun
Um,
dun 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 dun
My
dun
character
dun.
wouldn't be one to go indoors, so they would probably meet them just outside.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Mafalk sets his jacket up, like kind of pops it up and like
Oh
opens
yeah,
the door,
yeah.
keeps it
Xantha
open for
gives
the rest.
Mafalk his jacket back and puts hers on because I'm sure it's dried by the fire by now.
Wait, the pirate's the one that
Exactly.
gave her the jacket.
Oh wait, yeah, the pirate. That's right. Or Scotty.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
already have my jacket.
she gives her Scotty back his jacket.
Yeah.
My bad.
He nods a bit and takes his finger, snuffs out his pipe before pulling it on. Warmed up then?
Well, as warmed up as we're gonna get, I suppose.
That is fair.
Let us proceed then. Like Mafalk goes to the door and keeps it open for the rest to pass through, basically. Like a
Yeah.
gentleman.
He done follows.
Xantha walks through last. Like, obviously not before Mafalk, but or not after Mafalk.
Mafalk is holding the door for everyone, basically.
Yeah, she goes through before him, but last, like besides everyone else.
Gotcha.
Third. That's the number.
Numbers aren't real.
Numbers are cringe.
Numbers are cringe. Fuck.
So you all
The-
run in or walk into this tavern, eavesdrop on some people talking about a white moose, heat up your coat, and then immediately head out.
Yes, it seems
I
like that's
just
what we're doing.
boldly rolled 69d20 on D&D Beyond, and now my phone's about to crash.
Why would you do that?
That's
Roll
a
a
bit
718.
God.
okay. Anyway,
Alright, everything's fine now.
Do you have a
should we
plan?
roll anything? Should we roll anything regarding the new addition to the team, like we perceive it in some way or something?
He's still getting his character set up, but do you
Yeah.
all
Sorry,
have a
I'm-
plan as to where exactly you're trying to go, or are you
I mean,
just
did we
heading
get any
outside
direction
to
for the
stand
move?
in the cold?
The plan was to get to the other town that we were trying
Yes.
to go to, so that we could probably take a night there and then go talk to the mayor.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Which town are you heading to?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah,
What
I
is the
didn't write down the name.
what is the
Yeah.
town where we need to reach the merger? That's the question here.
Yeah,
I
the one
lost
with
my
the murders.
notes.
Well,
Roll
if they're
a
heading to another town,
roll a
um,
history check. While
Oh.
I totally don't use that as a way
Okay.
to look up.
Cool. I'll roll a history check.
6! Yay!
if they're heading to
Ooh.
another town,
That's what
Oh, you got a
15 rolls.
okay, that would be a good way
Fox,
to
like,
introduce them.
I remember 12 hours ago.
I feel like I could use my bear
Oop,
senses.
I got an 18, Pog.
Nice.
I'm reading real quick because there's a lot of text and not a lot of
Oh,
this is
sure.
exactly where the answer is.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes. Cool. It's giving me all the information except for where they're usually found.
You don't remember where the Moiders were?
Here we go. Hold on. That's right. Okay.
1-800 here comes the bear.
Just jumps us.
1-800.
You must roll a
jumps in.
dexterity check.
He starts the Bare Necessities musical number.
It's the
Necessities.
Mafalk is just very confused. It's like, what is this music? Where is it coming from?
You just see
I
this
don't understand.
absolute monolith of a bear walking down the street on 2 legs.
Mafalk's like watching. He's like, is that a bear?
It has
He's
a
like hear
mole
the
too.
faint, hear like the faint incoming of the music, and we're just like, what's that music? Where's that coming from? It's like it's getting closer. It's like
Like a
it's louder.
muffled sound, yeah.
Who rolled the 18 again?
That would be Scotty Wardrow, or Scott,
So
me.
not a
The pirate. Not a pirate.
Whether or not this is what I originally said in the first recording live stream of
He's
this
not
or not.
I think we remember.
Yeah, you'd think
No.
we would remember. The correct answer is now going to be last known whereabouts were heard to be in Brenshander, which is about one town over from where you currently are.
Hey, no guy. Hey, no guy.
Yes.
Okay. How do you spell it?
Bryn Shander.
Cool.
He doesn't say off the Bryn Shander dudes except piratey.
Off to the Brinshander, mates.
Off the Bryn Shander.
You would also know that you would have to pass through the town of Targos to get there.
Okay.
Let's go to the town of Targos to get to our destination. Probably stay a night there and make it easy.
Gosh. Stop repeating what I said.
I'm just
Gosh.
repeating it again because I'm the one that knows it.
He's telling all of us. The God,
don't
God
care.
talking to us right now.
God, it's speaking to us right now.
I'm gonna
see, it's a
make it my
party of God.
goal every time I'm told something by Nail Guy now. Even if he's telling everyone, I'm gonna say it again.
Good. And then I'll ask you how you spell it.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're getting like a
Everyone
comedy
dies
routine.
to a volcano in the middle of Icewind Dale. It's a mystery.
Oh no. Dang it. What a quick
Um,
session.
I know, right?
Scott is like, everyone dies to a volcano. Ah!
Teal is the only player
How do you
to
spell
remain in the end.
volcano?
Because bears are naturally volcano resistant.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Everyone knows bears are volcano resistant.
You don't need a history check
course.
for that knowledge.
Do you want to see a snapshot of the progress of the face nail guy so you know what to expect?
Never. I want surprise.
I want to
Okay.
see it. Where are you sending this?
Too bad.
Bears beast and potentially even Battlestar Glass.
Where are you sending this? You're gonna be sending
Nowhere.
it when
I was
you.
asking
Ah,
you guys
he's
specifically.
not.
so we won't know how he looks, basically, even
Until
when
it's
we're
ready.
seeing him. Ah, okay.
Go.
All right. So you guys are gonna walk on foot to the next town. Is that the
I do
plan?
not
Yes.
believe we have money for horses.
I do not believe you have enough money to purchase dog sleds either.
No, so I guess we're going on foot.
Actually, how much does it
I-
cost to get transportation?
That is a good question.
That would be a good thing to consider, and
Can you answer
also,
it?
I can once I find the correct area.
Oh no, I was
Yeah,
talking to Rune.
we'll find it. Talk to Rune.
Yeah, I'll talk to Rune.
Do it.
Hi,
Do it.
Rune.
Ask him. Ask him. Do it. Yeah, pussy.
How's your mother?
Ooh,
Dude, he's straight up your mom to you. How do you feel?
how
I feel
much is
sick.
He
how
feels
much
like
is
he
the
has a
cost?
new
Do you
dad.
think?
Puppy.
How much would the wolves like sorry the husky slates
That's
be?
what I'm trying to find. There's not a lot. Let's see. Winter survival here. Is that no? None of that. Getting around.
Should be
There
like
we go.
costs and services
Dog
or whatever.
sleds. An empty sled costs 20 gold pieces. Weighs about
Just
300
like
Hmm.
pounds and has room
yeah.
at the back for one driver. A sled dog, which is sold separately, costs 50 gold pieces and can pull 360 pounds.
Sled dogs sold separate.
All right.
Are they
I
like
can.
big boy dogs or are they like normal sized huskies?
They're like big boy dogs because they use the wolf stat block.
Oh, they're
So
All
like
right.
we can
big.
basically
could just
ride them,
replace
is what
them.
you're saying.
So that's the is it what's the so that's the cost for buying it? What's the cost for like getting a ride?
You would buy it.
Oh.
To ride it,
Well, I
yes.
can buy the sled, but can't get
There's
dogs.
no rental. Yeah.
Pog. I'm not like Rog. Like go up to someone and say, "Hey, we'll give you some money. Take us to here." Like Pog. Is that none of that?
No, there might be. Hold on, let me check because each town
A
has
taxi.
various services and friendliness. Yeah,
Tag Z.
no, where you are currently, you can barely find a decent sled.
Do we know where we can start searching? Well, in this case, it's better for us to just go on the moose hunt to get some money to be able to
Yeah,
proceed.
Mhm.
It seems like that's what we should be doing. So the
Uh,
yeah,
question is,
yeah. Perhaps we kill the moose and that like on the way, and then hopefully we won't have to walk our fat asses all the way to this next town.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So the question would be, do we have an idea of where to start searching for the moose based on what I've heard, for example, from the doc? Will we know in which direction to go for the moose hunt?
Survival check for those who are more native or have spent more time in this land
All right.
than
Or
probably
Scotty then.
probably our
Not
necromancer here.
me.
Yeah, Zanso would have no idea.
Could I still try and roll just for fun?
You can still try. Maybe you pass through on your way.
I got a 5.
You don't know your
I got a
own area.
15. Oh my god, I got a 15 again.
You do, in fact, recall on your travels through the winterland here, passing through a place called Lonely Wood, which happens to be on the exact opposite end of the giant lake that you all went fishing on.
God damn it.
I think I have an idea of what we should do here.
And what is
Based,
it?
based on our current economic situation, I believe we should, in fact, consider taking on the task of getting rid of this moose. This,
We have
so,
20 gold.
yes, and that is for one slate, is it?
One sled. If we
Yeah,
remove
that's.
all the cargo, could probably carry a couple on, but we need money for sled dog.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to use all of our expenses while we can
We need
still
a
gain favor from the town as well
Should
and
we
get
just
some
lie
money
to
out
the
of it.
dwarf and tell him that we want to do more fishing for him, and then just steal the boats and use them to kill uh
We could do that.
the moose?
Mafang just puts his hands on his face, like,
We could do
I
that.
guess,
There's
I
an option.
guess we could do
The pirate would definitely be experienced in this. How about
I
you
am
lead the
not a
adventure?
pirate.
that. Captain, humor
I
them
was
for
a
now,
merchant
please.
sailor.
Captain,
Yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are.
Captain, humor them. Let's just see what we are going to get to. Are we certain we should do this illegally?
He sighs a bit, like puts his rubs his face a bit. The best. That's the only parts of peeking out. Fine.
And like, Mafalk is like reflecting right now. He's like, "Are we certain illegal actions are the first thing we should actually do? We
No,
don't want to taint
Well,
our exact."
we could do that. We should
We
not
would-
do that, but we could.
We would return the boats when we were done, and we could
It
also
is-
collect some fish on the way. Just say we got lost.
Ah, that is actually that's a good idea. I will not lie. That is pretty good idea.
I'm still hesitant to agree, but since we don't have any other options, I guess we could do that.
Sounds
Well, it's not like this
Very
guy's
well.
very short on boats. Do you remember how many boats he wasted just throwing people at a dinosaur? He
It is
obviously
true.
doesn't care.
he spent a lot of boats.
Yeah,
Heliosaurus, yes. Wonder how
I see
long
what
it
you're
spent
going
that
for.
lake.
So many boats.
So many boats.
So many.
Very well, let us do this. I
Alright.
will let you lead this. I will follow and help you however I can. Let
It is
us proceed.
appreciated
We're on this together.
that we are.
Very well. I guess we go. Like we do this crazy scheme already.
Yep,
So
that's
you
the
head
plan.
to the dock to meet up with that
We
dwarf
had
again.
Yep.
the dwarf. Yeah, wait, I remember his name is in here. Huh,
Yep.
huh,
But is it correct?
Grinsk.
By the way, Dylan, can you change the thing that I asked you about, like the intimidation slash persuasion thing?
Oh yeah.
Or asshole. He had two names.
For now, we'll just mentally keep note of it until.
I'll just give extra points to it. Okay, like
Yeah.
extra 2 on one and less
Yeah.
than 2 on the other. Okay.
Let's see here. Where is? Go back here.
Anyway, so we're talking with the dwarf right now.
Grinsk.
Yeah.
Peace. I'm just pulling up his information. Yeah, it's Grinsk.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Sansa took a correct note for once.
So you head back to the dock. It's been roughly 2 hours since you last saw him, barely. And as the sun that you can barely tell even exists has started to set, which is only obvious due to the fact that it's getting darker than usual. You don't see him at the docks. You do, however, see his boats. The one that has the bite mark and the other one tied up for the night.
Nice. Is
We
there
could-
anyone around?
Do we just take the boats? Pirate, I'm leaving this up to you. This is your area of expertise.
I am not expertise in this. I'm not a pirate. The dwarf
I
comes
actually
there
have a
to explain
question.
this to you. But
I actually have a question. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. It's just like for the proceeding of this. In terms of us getting the boats, is there the risk of us getting caught, or is there a chance for like in the risk of us getting caught? Should my character turn into a dwarf, like just to pretend that he's lending them the stuff, or should we just like steal them normally?
I mean,
I mean, you could. Just
that'd
in
be a
case.
bit that'd be a bit much. You have to be left behind because you got playing the character. So it's better just fucking take the boats.
That was mostly what I was wondering. Can we just take them, or do I actually have to do
We
this
could
for
do
him for it to
anything.
be?
I mean, you might as well just for like the extra security, right?
Yeah.
Just in case someone sees us. Then, like, if God forbid, fucking Grinsk comes up, and then you have to explain that you're actually Grinsk and that he's asleep and this is a fever dream.
I was actually planning to do that thing. I was like,
You Gemini
I am
man.
actually like I am you, but you should be sleeping. What are you doing here?
I'm you, but better.
I'm you. You are
Okay,
me. What
okay.
am
So
I?
Mafalk at this point like does this like green mist around him, and he transforms into the dwarf. And he's like, this is our backup plan.
He
Don't
Scotty
forget
blinks
to
twice.
don't forget to mark it on
Yeah.
your character sheet, Boris. By the way,
How do I do that?
I believe you click the box. I'm used to mobile D&D Beyond.
Sure. It's in action, right? No, it's in spells, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in spells.
Sansa looks very
So
like disturbed by the fact that you have suddenly become a dwarf.
Yeah. Scotty like blinks twice and sighs. I'm not honestly surprised anymore.
and like Mafalk looks at him with like with a sinister smile. You shouldn't. Okay, I casted it. Wait, I did 2 slots though. How does that? Wait, why do I have 1 slot pointed
I
at
have a
already?
sudden urge to find a woman with a beard. Or
Okay, I did it. I used disguise
Okay.
self. Okay, managed to do it. I used 1 slot.
yay!
Don't
You,
worry, the art's getting there. Soon you'll meet the bear.
you can take the boats.
We can take the boats.
I feel like we should take the boats as fast as possible, so I don't have to look.
Yes. And like
I
as he's doing
believe
that,
that
he's
you
like
should.
he's like pulling on the knots to like undo them.
Sansa watches and takes
Mafalk,
notes about
Mafalk
his
helps
like
them out just to look like
efficiency.
more authentic.
He's very efficient.
Mafalk just
Like
pretends that he's doing it as well, just to kind of make it look like he's helping them out, just to make it
yeah,
more
Scotty
authentic.
knows exactly what the fuck he's doing with knots.
Perfect.
So
Do you not?
do I not?
Do you not?
Is
They
this
can
a
all
check?
hear Sansa like muttering as she's like writing in her book, and says, "Pirate is unsurprisingly good at stealing boats."
Is it loud enough for them to hear?
Like you can tell she's not trying for them to hear her, but like they can.
I'm not the pirate.
And like Mafalk is like dwarf Mafalk is like focus on the mission.
All right. It doesn't take too long. I'd say roughly 10 to 15 minutes if anyone's dead set on keeping track of time. I know I'm not. As the knots are untied and set, are you? I'm assuming you're taking both the boats, or are you just taking one?
Well, I'm not the one that made the plan, so
Because there's only
Sorry, I had to go get some food. So can everyone fit on one boat?
uh, there's only three of you currently while we wait for Teal to be ready. Just let me know whenever. But it can
I was
all
just
Yeah,
I
looking
feel
at
like
a physical description because I cannot do art right now.
that's fine.
If we could,
But it can
if we
hold
can all
up to
fit in one
4
boat, then
people.
yeah.
So
I
Yeah,
thought it
fuck
was
it. We'll
two
take one
people
boat.
a boat.
yeah, 4 people can fit in one boat.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll only steal one boat then.
So we'll take one boat and the one that's specifically not bitten.
The one not bitten. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
As the knots are being
Well,
untied, why not let's have Teal introduce their character, who just happened to be taking a lovely stroll into town.
Um, all the group would see is this pillar of white fluff in clothes at a distance.
Oh God. Does anyone
But
else see the
I
I
walking
think we found
cloud
the
over
moose. I think that's the moose. As he says, slowly drawing his blade.
but as
there?
it gets closer,
I don't.
it would look more and more like a polar bear than a moose.
Mafalk, I will say at that point, I don't feel like that's a moose, but it still feels weird that it's coming our
Yeah.
direction.
He keeps his sword out. It could be associate of the dwarf.
Well, we could use that to our advantage. Like he's just waiting, and it's like, who goes there? Like the dwarf. He's just trying to go and gag the guy. Who goes there? Who are you? I can't see.
Zansa,
Grimlar.
Zansa is like looks up from her book and just goes, "Are you a cloud?
Grimlar.
How do you spell that?"
Do you, can you read?
Vaguely. Depends on the language.
And as it gets closer and closer, they would realize it has glasses on. And it seems to get very easily distracted by being asked to spell out its name. Grimlar.
Can
While
you
they're
can you
doing that,
can you run through that a second time, please?
They do so.
I
well,
know, like actually, I need you to run it
Oh.
In
over.
character, spell
Oh.
it.
Grimlar.
while they're doing that, I imagine like Irskadi and Mafak just looking and be like, I don't understand what's going on right now.
Oh no,
Do you
Scotty
wear the
is he's
glasses for a clinical
fucking
reason or just?
he's jaded as fuck. He's just like, all right, this is happening. He keeps.
Do you wear your glasses because you have some problem with your eyesight or for fashion?
Grimlar seems to be about to say something, but immediately gets sidetracked by the question, being very easily distracted.
Oh no.
I read lots.
A bear with a with an attention span. Great, great. We have this
We're
boat
in
set.
a place of madness. I am not surprised in the
No,
slightest.
no. What are you doing on their boat?
We are trying to set them up
We're going more
for
fish.
yes. We're going to provide more fish, yes, and I will be joining them, yes.
Yes.
Grimlar seems very intrigued at the prospect of getting fish.
Of course.
Oh no. Wait. Zansa leans over towards her Scotty and like in something that's very definitely like terrible whisper and that is not hard to pick up goes, "Wait, we shouldn't have lied about the fish to the bear who probably wants fish."
He sighs some. Shut up.
Can I join?
Mafak's like reassuring. Sounds like he's like, at this point, we might as well add him to the roster. might be might be an interesting set of events.
Scotty stands up straight, looks back at him, and asks one question: do you believe in fate?
Fate's a concept I read about. Yes.
Do you believe the ice queen should be taken down?
If I get fish, yes.
He, good. He nods and holds out a hand. Welcome aboard.
Not
He
the
shall
weirdest
take it,
thing that's happened
the bare
today.
hand completely encompassing his hand.
He's a big
Perfect.
boy too.
Yeah, he's like
I
8
do
foot
have to
tall.
ask you, Mr. Grimar, are you okay with being in a book? Can I call you like GR for short?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good, because whether or not you were okay with it, you're going to be put in this book. Thank you.
I was against it, but she did not care. But moving on. I am her Scotty. Who are, this that is Malfolk, and I forgot their name because it is long.
Grimoire just kind of nods, and they would take a backpack off their back and just kind of throw it onto the boat.
Good army over there.
Will the boat fit a man of his stature?
Probably not.
Oh.
Wait, isn't it a
Can't
bear?
swim.
Oh yeah, he can just swim. Yeah, he's the bear, isn't he?
He is a bear.
In the freezing cold water, do you want him to die?
I mean,
No.
he seems like a polar bear, though. I'm not certain. that would
I
affect them.
Um,
What would it
Aren't the
affect them?
wildlife of this area like designed to survive in this sort of water?
can you? He
Sure.
looks at the big ass guy.
Polar bears routinely swim from iceberg to iceberg. What do you mean?
Okay, you'll be fine. He like gets in the
Uh,
boat.
yeah, I feel so. You might be able to push us from the other side as well if we need a boost of sorts.
Okay.
Since you are not with us, we learned about the fish.
Grimlar seems very upset.
Mafalka has a like does a face palm basically at this point. Like we had a leverage and now we don't have it anymore.
Will swim, but will not push. No lying about fish.
Well, that is fair.
Fair enough. Like a dwarf Mafalka just jumps on the like the boat like awaiting the rest basically.
Yeah.
At this point we've set it up, right?
Scotty has the oar in hand, ready to
Yeah,
start
by
pushing.
now you've set up the boat for sure.
I do have a question. What do we know what happened to the goblin?
Use bucket use bucket the tavern, get the drug last I checked. Did not want to come.
Fair enough.
It was a sad sight to see.
Most goblins are. Well, we should move along.
True. Okay, we set off, right? At this point, the bear is swimming next to us, basically.
Yeah.
Splish splash.
Splish
Beautiful.
splash. Big brain.
I'm trying to find
Big
the
brain, big
information
flow.
for frigid waters because every time I click on it, whether on my phone or in D&D Beyond, it's just like here's the beginning of the entire book. It's like no, it's not listed there. Stop
Okay,
showing me
I
this.
do have a quick request.
What?
At like 9:50, I have to leave for like 7 minutes.
I mean, we should be done by 9:30.
Oh, I mean, sorry, it's 9:38 right now. Is what I'm saying.
Okay,
So sorry, 8:50. Yeah, because I have to take my friends to a different friend so that their friend can take them to a different town.
gotcha. So
Yeah.
yeah, just give
So
me
we'll
a
take like
heads
a
up.
break like halfway.
Yeah, but
Cool.
all right. So you all get
So
in
I'd
the
warn
boat.
you like 10-minute warning.
You all head out on this boat as the night starts. Let's see here. It's a pretty calm night, considering what happened during the day. How long does it take to get across this?
Just gonna look at the big ass bear. Uh, you seem to be well versed in knowledge. Yes.
They would nod while they're swimming.
Do you know of the plesiosaur?
Tactful.
They would kind of
Come,
tilt their head a
Mafalka.
bit, but shake their head and say, "I read about plants."
Oh, the plant. It is a what they are is they are from bygone era. Big lizard dinosaur with fins. There's one in this lake. It is amazing to find.
Big lizard
Feisty
poop.
Yes.
Uh, what particular plants are you interested in? I've never heard of anyone interested in plants.
Herbology?
Man,
Not
I
Possible
a
actually have
druid.
to look up the term because I'm kind of stupid when it comes to plants in real life.
oof.
Are you some sort of druid, bear?
They yet again would shake their head at being called a druid.
I'm a bear.
And then they would answer, mosses.
What?
What?
Mosses.
Mossets? I don't understand, like in
Moss.
general, outside of you. Moss?
Yeah,
Us.
it's a type of plant.
It's like the sea plant kind of thing,
It's
Kind
right?
of.
that squishy
It's algae.
plant that grows
Yeah.
at the base of trees.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, moss. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wait. So wait, did he call himself a moss or just like a moss expert?
Moss expert.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Also, I'm guessing that Mafalk is still in the dwarf's form right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
last an hour.
Good. I'll stick with that. I'm guessing that will disappear as soon as we're in combat, but yeah, I'd imagine. Better stick with that
About
if they
halfway
catch us.
across the lake known as Mare Dualdon, uh, the disguise of the dwarf does fall off as the spell wears off.
Ah, okay. Oh, we
Grimoire,
aren't in sight yet.
seeing this, having believed they were the dwarf at the start, seems even more upset that they were lied to again, but doesn't
Aw.
say anything.
But we didn't lie to it. This was nothing about lying.
Right about who you were.
Wait, we still have fishing gear on us, right?
We
I
should.
believe so. Yeah, you should.
While we're going, can Zansa like try to fish for a fish for the bear?
Absolutely.
All right. What check was that again?
It should
I'll
be.
try to fish as well in general.
Yeah, it should be a survival check.
Oh, great. My expertise.
10.
10. Uh,
What's wrong with the thing? I always get 15s.
Not a bad
That's
problem
insane.
to have.
Oh, absolutely not. I just find it funny. I've never gotten anything other than that.
That's ridiculous. Oh my god, that's three 15s in a row.
Yeah.
as the both of you are fishing, making your way like across the lake here. First off, who is rowing? Because it is a rowboat.
Or Scotty.
I'm
Okay,
guessing
so
Scotty will be.
Yeah, the
Yes.
one who actually knows what the water is.
yeah.
Yeah, not a pirate.
Uh,
Not a pirate.
as
There, I put a simple description in.
Here we go. As Scotty rows the boat and two of the four people on the boat are fishing. Uh, let's see here. Bobby,
Yeah.
you get a tug on your line.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
She tries to pull it in. Does her best.
roll a athletics.
Oh
Oh no.
no. I have advantage on this,
There
but
you go.
oh no, it's only for grappling. Never mind.
Oof.
Uh oh, a 3.
Uh, as you start to reel it in, suddenly a much larger pull on your line pulls you into the water.
Oh, not
Can I
again.
can
Not
I try
again.
and grab
Not
her before that
again.
happens?
Sure. Roll a gravel check.
How is that done? Is it a strength thing? I don't see a grapple.
Athletics.
It's
Ah, it's athletics.
athletics or acrobatics. No, actually, for you it's athletics. So yeah.
One time.
Pretty sure if you're proficient in a whip, you can use acrobatics when grappling someone with a whip.
I believe so.
Oh, what was that? What do I have to do?
If you had a whip, you could grapple someone with athletics. I mean,
don't think he
acrobatics.
has a whip.
I don't think he does either.
I don't think I do. Oh, I got a 4, so slipped from my fingers. No
You
luck.
you almost managed to grab her as she does in fact slip from your fingers. Uh, Bobby, as do you have dark vision?
Yes.
No, does Bobby have dark vision?
Do
Uh,
I have dark vision? Mm, no.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yes
can
I do.
I?
Oh, you do.
Yes, I
Oh,
can. Yeah.
As you go into the water, you can see the dinosaur, the name of which, despite the fact that it's in front of me, I don't feel like trying to pronounce, uh, is what caught onto the fish that you caught and pulled you on in, and
Oh,
is circling around under the boat.
is it Nessie?
It is your Nessie that you met earlier.
oh,
Aw.
so it's not the aggressive one. Like so it's not the aggressive monster. It's
See, I
just
don't think
It
there
is
was
normal.
an
the
aggressive monster.
No, no,
No, it is
I
the aggressive
confused my.
monster.
Wait, it is.
It is.
Well
So,
then, can I push my face towards the water just to like see, since I have dark vision, to see what's going on down there?
Do a
There's quite,
perception check.
yeah.
Okay.
As he's doing that,
Give me.
Sky is of course going to go, not again, lean over and try to reach down and grab her.
All right.
Ooh. Got a nat 20.
Very nice.
He pulls Xantha out as she's like screaming and flailing.
No, I
And
haven't rolled.
screaming a little bit more.
The
Oh
real
no, I
question
clicked
is,
performance.
let Sansa hold on to the fishing pole or not?
No, absolutely not. She's too busy flailing.
So you do lose the fishing gear for you, but however, you do get pulled back into the boat.
Oh, I did
Nice.
roll nat 20 by the way on the athletics.
Oh my god, you did.
Mafalk, you definitely see the dinosaur as well.
Excellent.
He
I
like
pull out my crossbow after that.
he like grabs her, like pulls her up with one motion, sets her down like it's nothing. What? Why
You
are you
can tell-
screaming?
You can immediately tell that like she goes from terrified to like confused to flustered to like a little bit annoyed that she was that easy to save in like 2 seconds.
Mefalk actually says to her Scotty, "We have a problem."
The
What is
He
massive
it?
bear
pulls
dude,
out his crossbow.
while all this is happening, would just be completely confused.
Also, Dylan, I got a 15 earlier for the fish thing. Did I get a fish?
You did get a fish.
I want to do one thing.
But
I want to do a thing.
the real question
Ah.
is, would you? Technically, you got a fish, but it was at the same time, around the same
It
time
happened.
as yeah.
I'd imagine he pulled it as like as a reaction and immediately started to grab, and that would make sense for him slipping actually because he like pulled the fish first, so he slipped
As he's
afterwards.
distracted, the bear like grabbed it, started eating it.
I was gonna actually do a thing with the fish that I have. I wanted to convince the bear to help us while I'm holding a fish. You help us out.
Or
We
Scotty
give you
saved
this.
Sansa, yes?
Yeah, our Sky saves Xanda. Again.
No, I
Thank
talk
you.
about
Second
like
fucking
helping
time.
us I'm talking about in combat, like help us in this combat. So he's
Yeah.
holding the fish to be like, bear, if you can help us, this is yours. What does the bear
Grimoire
think of?
just nods.
He throws the
I'm giving you a
basically
2-minute
keeps the
warning.
fish.
Yep.
Nice. Like your Scotty pulls his cutlass and stands a bit. Whenever we're fighting, if it is bountiful, we could probably sell it off for money. So this may be a better solution than the moose.
Probably.
We probably
Let's
shouldn't
hope we
fight
can
something.
buy.
It's so big and scaly.
What
Because-
are
Is
chances of
it the
escaping
dinosaur?
It was large to say the least.
Is it
that?
the
I saw
dinosaur?
fully what it is. Dylan, what did I see? Because it's on that 20, so
Yeah.
You saw the
Sansa was a little bit too busy
plesiosaurus.
screaming.
what?
A
It's a plesiosaur?
Plesiosaurus. Is
I
that the one we
Is
saw
that
earlier?
Yeah, that's
I
what
know.
saw
I'm
earlier.
sorry. Your Sky identified it earlier.
I'm trying
Didn't you
to
say
Yeah,
something
Sansa would
about
have been
how it
too busy
acts?
screaming and flailing to really understand what it was. She just saw
That
that
was
it was
like a-
large.
We could. It was a plesiosaur.
Yes, I can
Yeah,
confirm.
try to share a picture, but I know Bobby
We could-
has to head out.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll leave.
Do you know
I'll be back in like 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to drive to like right down the street and back. It shouldn't take
No,
long.
sure, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll be
Yeah,
here.
all right.
Yeah.
We'll wait here.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Break
If you
time,
guys
Pog.
need to do like combats or whatever, like I'm Xansa just could have initiative 1 and I'll probably be back before you guys get to me. Alright, BRB.
Yeah.
Did you say Didn't you tell me its diet was exclusively fish?
Yeah.
It probably thinks we're a fish. So with the kicking of the bear, he points to it. This is how many attacks from sharks happen, so not surprise me in the slightest.
What do you propose we do, Captain?
What do you propose we do? It is a good question. I have not, in my entire experience as a merchant sailor, experienced this sort of closeness to a plesiosaur.
Punch?
My best answer? Stand fast and hope that it will ignore us. Bear, he looks to the, what's your character's name again?
Grimoire.
Grimoire? Probably
Yeah.
want to get the board.
Can he fit on the boat? That is the
Can you
question.
fit on the boat? Is that the question?
I'm guessing that he can at least. Ah, okay, perfect.
It'll be a
I'm
very
guessing like
tight
as he does
fit,
like the
but he can.
boat
And
goes
he's
down like
soaking wet.
lurches. It's like an inch above before going underwater. So he's like
Yeah,
"Ew."
Grimoire is just gonna go behind the boat, set 2 massive hands on it, and pull himself up.
Like,
drenching
like,
anyone that is sitting in the back because they are soaking wet.
like knocks your Scotty off balance as the front's like pushed up because he's heavy.
I like to imagine that Mafau kind of expected that kind of encumbrance, and he just grabs firmly to the boat with a very annoyed face as well.
And Grimlar just kind of sits down and picks up their backpack and starts rummaging for something.
As
Scotty
as
has his
Grimoire
sword ready.
Grimoire is saying, well, Mafau will still say, "Keep your guard ready. We do not know what will happen next." As he holds his crossbow up.
Aye.
So
And
what
out of
now?
Grimlar's bag, they pull a maul that is literally just a hunk of iron ore on a stick.
Yeah, he's so Scotty's got his cutlass. He like draws it up, and as it does, the top of his arm gets sparking, and then flows down as his sword lights up with lightning, like sort of arcing through a blade.
Mafalk is just looking
Funky
at the
magic.
bear. Mafalk is just looking at the bear, like getting the iron piece in confusion.
We just roll the right dice divided by 2 because I'm resistant to fucking lightning. Pog. Hey, wonderful. That's minimum damage.
Wait, there's the
Ma-
frigid water stuff, by the way. I finally found it.
The polar bear. He booby
Can
probably
can
fine.
can we actually perceive if the monster is going to attack us in a way? Like if it's about to?
Do a insight check.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
try and insight.
I auto pass that.
You do.
Yeah.
Ah, you auto pass it, so you
Yeah.
would know.
No,
Oh no, I mean the
talking about the frigid
cold
water.
water.
Ah, okay.
I was
So
sharing it
I'm
and hitting
doing.
it, so in the future I can actually see it without having to go through a whole bunch of loopholes.
Gotcha. Perfect. I'm gonna do an insight check and see if the monster is about to like attack us. At least try.
Oh wait,
Nope.
scratch the thing I said about the Crimson Right. That's next level, but apparently my features say I still have it because it's fucking stupid. So my bad.
Mafalk is like, I can't tell what he's trying to do.
Where did you roll?
He's just moving.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What do you mean?
I rolled.
I forgot you're using D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'm using the NDVL. I got 3 on insight, so Mafalk is like, I can't understand what it's doing. Its pattern is erratic.
Oh, I should probably roll insight too.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Please
They're
tell
rolling
me you
insight
got that.
on the beast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to understand if it's gonna attack us, so we are ready
Do I
for
get any
it.
bonus?
Do you?
I mean, can you
Do I?
see in the ocean? I don't think you have that ability unless you do.
No, I'm asking like, do I get
you-
bonus for like knowing how this works? Because I'm boatman.
Oh yeah, that is
How's-
true.
You've you're the one who's seen it in the past, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and I got that's when I
Um,
identify
Maybe
it. I
animal
believe.
would I be
handling?
able?
I'll give you a
Hang on.
+2 bonus. I wouldn't give you advantage.
23.
23. You feel like right now it might be satiated with the fish to at least not attack immediately if it's going to attack again. Because it seems to.
Well, that wasn't helpful enough.
It seems like last time it attacked, you guys were also trying to go fishing.
He as he figures this out, his barely seen eyes brighten a bit and wide, and he looks at the rest. Don't fish anymore.
Like Mafalk kind
Grimoire
of
would
posts his like fishing thing below, like very well.
How many
Grimoire
oars are on the boat?
There should be 2.
Wonderful. We were saying teal.
um Grimlar was just about to dig into a ration at this point, not taking the situation very seriously.
Of course.
Yeah. Lifts up a oar and presses it toward Grimoire. Help me row.
Okay.
Yeah. With that, he grabs the other oar and begins rowing.
While they do that, Mafalk is still gonna hold his like crossbow up just to be sure nothing fucking happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just gonna try to carefully, in a weird way,
Yeah,
fuck
pass
out.
through.
yeah, just get out of there. Let's see here. Let's see how funny it is. Okay. You successfully managed to row the boat away without a secondary encounter with this, or a third encounter, if you will, with this.
I
Yeah.
believe. I believe it's not the. I believe this. I believe it. The reason the dinosaur was attacking was not because it wishes to attack the boat, but the fishing is disturbing it and bringing attention to the boat. Though, I doubt we'll be able to convince the door to stop fishing, so he's just leaving mentally at death.
Yeah. Seems like it follows primal urges. We do not need to concern ourselves with that for the time being.
At least we now know not to fish ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
What
He
the
puts
fuck
held down
is
his crossbow.
moss nice?
Moss is nice. He nods a bit.
Mafak says, "Well, here's your fish." He throws it
The
at the
fish
bear.
is now gone.
He like does a magic trick, like puts his hand over it, and it's just bones.
Oh no, there's not even bones.
It's
He's
just gone.
It's the this is gonna go viral thing, but the fish doesn't come back up.
Like Mafak will comment, based on your rowing prowess, you have earned your place in this squadron. Bear.
Grimoire just kind of nods, keeping their glasses in place.
Of course. Lovely.
I
Mafak is just
can,
setting up his crossbow down again.
I for some reason cannot stop imagining like in a
Oh wait, I
college
should not
professor
roll.
sweater
Like,
in a
yeah,
little tie
I love it.
with a bit of like torn long sleeves button up
Of
shirt.
course, of course, yes.
I did not mean to roll that. I keep forgetting that it goes in every part of this thing.
So,
Yeah.
Well, we keep rowing.
All right. Eventually, you manage in the middle of the night to make your way to the Lonely Wood dock, or I should say, the docks of the town called Lonelywood.
All right. Is there a way we could like diverge and park not park fuck no dock the boat like pull it
yeah, yeah.
Onto what?
onto the shore like pull onto the shore?
There's no real shore, as majority of the docks are kind of there's
All right, I have an
ice
idea then.
pretty much everywhere. So it's either you manage to find a way to tie it to the dock or risk losing it in the middle of the night to ice
Hmm.
drifting.
Oh no, I have an idea. He looks to
I'm
Grimor
in the
again.
Taco Bell parking lot,
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
so I'm
You
halfway
can.
down with my journey.
There you
Oh
go.
my god. D&D and
Alright, checking
Yeah,
in.
we're good. You
okay.
pug. We
Alright,
avoid
peace.
combat. He looks at Grimoire and says, "You go lift a boat, yes? This rowboat."
I did not catch that. I am sorry.
He's asking if you can lift the boat.
Grimoire thinks for like half a second, then just kind of nods.
Good. And then
And
when we
at
get to
that,
the
they would
dock,
take their glasses off
yeah,
and shake their head a bunch to get water off of himself.
yeah, on the dock, he's gonna pull everything off he can off the boat, and just try to stand there with
And Mafak
try
just,
to wait for everyone else to get off.
yeah, Mafak just gets off and helps out Sansa with it.
Yeah. As soon as everyone's off, he nods to Grimoire. Well, pick it up then.
Grimoire shall attempt to pick up the boat.
Are you gonna roll for it, or do you think you would
Um,
succeed naturally?
would I need to?
Um, if you're
What's your
picking it
strength?
up, I would just say roll a strength
Athletics?
check.
You quickly rage to get advantage. Just
Would it be athletics or just strength?
I would just make it strength. Athletics is usually like if you're going against someone, this is just an inanimate object.
Okay.
Or if you're like climbing or stuff like that.
16. In the oh wait, that's in the roll channel. I need to do it in D&D Beyond.
I mean, I'm fine with either one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 16.
Grimoire's
Good
just gonna
work.
calmly ask, "Where do you want me to put it down?"
Carry it for now. We'll put it closer to the shore.
Grimoire just kind of waddles past them all, holding the boat above their head.
Yeah. Scotty follows.
As they do that, Mafalk is gonna try and pick up if there's any type of like um, forms of life, if you will, like that possibly could be a danger to them. Do I have to do like a survival or a perception?
Um, well, you're in a town, so it's kind of hard to
We're
tell.
in a town.
Yes,
Okay, I didn't know.
that's
I
the
thought it
map
was kind
is
of
that.
isolated.
No, it's straight up a town. There's a whole bunch of like, it's built around the forest itself, kind of. If you look at the map, you can see all the homes.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like there's
And
just
is this the town? Sorry, is this the town where we have to go
for the moose.
for
Yes,
the moose?
at least last you
Okay.
heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair.
Nice.
Oh, then I guess we should before he asks around for the moose if they've heard
Yeah.
possible
Now you guys
sightings and stuff.
decided to
Oh.
do a quick skip there and then come back with everything rushing back at me in like 2.5 seconds.
Oh boy.
What was that about? What he's doing?
I said that like basically Mafalk waits on the others to kind of set up the boat and everything,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
Gonna probably
after
hide it in the woods.
that he will go and yeah, that's a good call. After that he'll go and like he'd go and ask around basically if anyone has heard of this bear. Maybe find some people that look like hunters basically. I'm sure there's somebody in the town that looks like a hunter.
I keep forgetting that it shows it because I just want to do test rolls. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Should I actually should we actually like start searching for hunters in terms of like something that looks like them with a row or
It is the middle of the night, and you have been out in the wilderness or out rowing a boat for about 3 hours, maybe
So we're
4
fucking
now.
exhausted.
It's pretty cold. You're pretty exhausted.
I
Not to
want to
mention
sleep.
your long day you already
Grimoire shall be unfazed.
had. Yes.
can I at least try to since I'm a bit of a like I like night times.
I'm
You
a bit of a
can
gamer.
you can try to. You go ahead and roll a perception check and
Yeah.
Okay.
see if there's anyone out
He's
at this hour.
he's gonna say something to Muffuck what he does. Muffuck.
But what is
I'm
it,
tired.
Captain?
I'm going to the inn and I'm going to sleep.
Very well. I will reach you as soon as I'm done here.
Okay. And with that, he's just gonna fucking leave. Go get some fucking snooze.
He
Get a nice warm
finds
meal.
on his
Chill
way
out
to
and
find an inn that the local inn, which is known as the Ramshackle, is closed.
fuck. He's just gonna say, fuck.
Um,
There is, however, a tavern down by the docks called the Lucky Liar, which is open. It does not have rooms, though.
Fucking. He's gonna head in anyways.
Okay. I got a 16 on the thing by the way for the perception, so I'm guessing
Um,
answers potentially.
there's not too many people besides you guys out and about at this hour. It's
Hmm.
mainly one or two secluded, like, people who are coming back from a late night fishing trip or a
Hmm.
earlier in the day fishing trip or going out on a late night fishing trip.
Well, I mean, if they're going out, we could still ask. Like, if they're specifically doing a night thing, I'm sure that they would probably have heard of this myth, like at least at this hunt.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
There we go.
I could ask at least. So, like, Mafalka goes to these people that are about to, for example, the ones that are fishing. He's like, "Excuse me, may I have a second, please? It won't take much of your time."
Hold on. I haven't read this place at all. The
Sure, that's fine. Go for
I
it. Go
was
for it.
reading the closer towns because I wasn't expecting the this one to be rolled for the rumors earlier.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always do it in a way that we don't
um,
get anything if you really don't want to do it.
while this is going on, would Grimlar be able to just kind of make a spot to rest in the snow?
Anywhere in particular, or just literally right at the docks?
Um, Let me take a peek at the map real quick.
I don't think the docks is a good idea,
Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep at the docks.
especially because you're a bear.
Almost steps on stage, like gets up and towers over them,
Yeah, exactly.
and just runs in fear.
Let's go with
Well,
just out behind the ramshackle.
All right. Hold on. There's a pretty good question I have to look into real quick.
Yeah. Just for a reminder, Dylan, he asked them for a second to talk. It's not a specific topic yet.
They look at each other and shrug and say, "Sure, but make it quick."
Of course. First of all, have you heard of any moose activity, a white moose to be specific, something the hunters have been going on against these past few days?
They nod and say, "Yeah, the what in the world is it called? Hold on. No, I don't want a copy. Bad phone.
That's what they're saying right now. Bad
Yeah,
ball.
yeah. Bad. God, stupid iPhone. I have like no bars. Jeez. Where is? Okay, I guess we're skipping some of the major information for this town. There we go. They mentioned speaking to the leader, Nimsy Huddle,
Do we have somebody to write that down?
or the leader
Alright.
speaker is what their town leader is called, the speaker.
So they're basically what they're telling me is that there's someone that knows about it.
Uh, they're saying not only is there someone who knows about it, everyone knows about it. It's that she's the one organizing sending out the
The
hunters.
hunt. Gotcha. After that, he will say this. Thank you for the information. I have one last question for you before I leave you to your business. Do you know where we could reside for the night? We have been traveling for a long time, and now we need to rest.
Your best bet would be the same person. Ever since the ramshackle closed down, uh, poor poor fellow ended up taking the easy way out. It seems, but go to the Nimsy's place. She'll give you a warm place to rest.
And how far is it?
It's
Just asking.
right down the center,
Oh, excellent.
not too far.
Well,
It's what's
excellent.
labeled as a speaker's house on the map.
Yeah.
Ah, that is convenient. He looks at the others while he says that with a smile, and then he goes back to them. I thank you for your time, and I wish you good hunts. As he goes away.
Alrighty. You can
Well,
go
we have a
ahead.
direction.
Grim can go ahead and hole up behind the ramshackle if he so chooses.
Yes.
He'll actually ask, or Scotty. He's like, "Where did the bear go?"
You want to go to rest. Oh
Mapalka's kind of worried there. He's like, "Where?"
no. We met them earlier today. I have no
Where did
worries.
Pirate go again? Did he go to the Lucky Liar?
He was going to the Lucky Liar, but apparently I'm back here.
It was closed, so
No, the ramshackle was closed.
at the Ram Shack, yeah.
Lucky Liar's open.
Well,
Yeah.
like that's what Mafalka will tell him. We have a direction and an open inn for us to rest. Lucky
No,
Eye.
I'm not here.
The
I
Lucky
think.
Liar is just a bar. That's where Pirate is. The Speaker's house, which is the leader of this entire town, she takes
Ah,
in.
he is in there.
Yeah, she takes
Okay.
in stragglers for the night. That's where you want to tell him to go.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell him that.
He's not here.
I will go there and tell him. Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was clear.
All right. So the Lucky Liar.
I'm back.
The place
Welcome
is-
back.
Hey.
There he is.
Bobby, I'll give you a quick rundown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we figured out that the plesiosaur was not after us. Rather, it was after a fish. So this guy said, "Stop fucking fishing," and we just rolled away. We got to the dock. The big bear just lifted the goddamn boat and we hit it in the woods. And then he went to go sleep behind the closed down inn since the inn closed down because the guy fucking killed himself.
Oh,
Yep.
Malfoy talked to some hunters, some fishermen on the way out and said, "Hey, where's the moose?" He said, "Go talk to the leader, the speaker." He said, "Hey, where can we sleep?" "Go talk to the speaker. She has hotel boarding." Meanwhile, Scotty just fucked off to get some drink for everyone.
Yeah. And Mafalk
that's
went
fair.
to inform him of where we have to go. Also, just for you specifically, Mafalk did throw a fish at the bear as a reward, so he's in good terms with us now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So that is that.
I think I
Okay,
got all of
perfect.
that.
And the
Perfect.
bear fucked off. We don't know where he went.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
He went into a nice place to hide himself and sleep cozily in the snow,
so you
but,
all
but nobody knows.
meet up in the Lucky Liar at least to
Yeah.
disclose information with each other about where to go next.
It's one cover for a drink
Yeah,
each, right?
the Lucky Liar is full of just fishermen and woodcutters who gather in their evenings to talk about tall tales, whatever they
Yeah.
have done for their day, and things like those. The tavern's raven-haired barkeeper is named Danae Zola. I don't know how to pronounce that because there's an X.
Zawaldo.
It's Xotal.
Zottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zottle.
Yeah.
Zato?
She's the one manning the bar today.
Okay.
Yeah. So since he's been here a bit longer, Sky had already got drinks, so everyone probably himself some food. How much is food, by the way, again?
That is a good question, and
I know it's a copper for a drink. So, but basically, when you guys arrive, he just wherever if you stand by him, he just like stands up, sets drinks down in front of you, then sits back down, and gets back to eating.
Mafalk just nods, and honestly, he doesn't eat anything because he's not particularly hungry. Honestly.
yeah. What about Bobby's character, whose name for some reason I can't remember?
Zansa. You're asking what she's up to?
Yeah.
She's just like she's writing and like kind of contemplating everything that's happened up until now. Just like quiet at the bar, keeping to herself a little bit. Not that like she would shun anybody else, but like she's just not outwardly going anywhere.
Sounds good.
Mafalk will actually go to Sansa and ask her a specific question. So,
Okay.
Ryder, did you manage to not lose your book of notes?
Well, luckily this time I didn't have it in my hands as I got pulled into the water. It was, sitting down in my pack, which I had left in the boat. So I do still have my book. Yes.
Very well. If you happen to hear anyone, no, he also asks her like, "How's the temperature? Did you get too like? Is she actually? I'm gonna ask this out of like character. What is her situation in terms of the cold? Because she got in the water again, so I'm
Oh
guessing.
yeah, I'm
Cold.
sure she's chilly.
She's
I'm guessing
definitely
like
pretty cold.
Like
Fucking
she's more embarrassed than she is cold, so she's kind of just ignoring it.
yeah. Mafalk.
unfortunately, it was not as long as Dunk last time because me and this guy just went whoop.
Exactly. Mafalk will at this point say, "Well, if you like this is a place filled with hunters, it seems. So if you pick up any information that could be fortuitous for us, please add it to your notes."
All right, I will make sure to keep an ear out. And she does,
Very
in
well.
fact, keep an ear out. Do you want me to roll perception?
Go for it.
I want to roll perception as well. As he's like Mafalco kind of like stalk around the location, just walk around and try to see if there's anything to capture.
Zansa got a 19.
Hold on. That's for I'm trying to find. There's the rumors.
Oh, he got a 10, so I'm guessing nothing.
What do you mean?
People are too noisy. And their voices kind of overlap over each other. That's why I'm guessing why he couldn't hear.
Uh, hold on. Why is it sending me to random places when I try to find specific info?
You're being banished to the Shadow Realm, mail guy.
Apparently.
Oh shit.
I'm just trying to find the rumors of the area, and it's like, no, get fucked. Oh, actually, there is one rumor. Let me pull it up. Here we go.
Nothing about the moose, I'm guessing.
Nothing about the moose. You do hear a rumor about the Ramshackle Inn, which you saw was closed. Uh, you hear one person mention how rope was definitely used in the death of the owner 2 years ago. However, someone else in that same conversation mentioned how they don't believe that it was done by themselves. They think that it was someone else setting it up to look like one, given some old friends that he heard of the original owners.
Oh,
So
Mafalk
you're
would
saying
definitely
if
be
someone
interested in this quest.
he cast one spicy animated rope spell?
That's more or less what people believe, except for some of the townsfolk.
Of course. I feel like this is a good quest to grab onto since we're here already, honestly.
Okay.
I know we have
Yeah,
the moose, but I feel like this is a good mystery.
Closer.
While all
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
happening, can Grimlar kind of get curious of the abandoned ramshackle?
You want to enter the abandoned ramshackle?
The
Yeah.
bear just actually breaks the lock without noticing and just walks in.
Let me see if I can even find the abandoned ramshackle as a place to go to. Let's see here. What was that?
What are you watching, Bobby?
What?
Memes, probably.
What are you? What's that noise?
Oh, sorry. I saw something about casting speak with animals. I forgot that my headphones bleed a lot.
Oh, I know exactly what clip it was referencing.
You dare speak to me in that tone of voice, boy?
Then the dog just freaks out.
Boy!
I'm not seeing any information so far about the ramshackle, so I'll just do a generic information best I can, and then we will
Okay.
wrap up for the night
Okay.
or day, depending on what part of the world you live in.
Uh,
But it's definitely very old. Dust, cobwebs everywhere, and part of a rope hangs in the common room that was very obviously cut down.
okay.
Um, Grimlar, not knowing what that means at all, is just gonna kind of look for food.
The main thing that he can find inside is just a whole bunch of lumber that is apparently being stored in there as just part of storage, given it's an empty building and people need to put their stuff somewhere.
Grimlar's just gonna find a nice corner to sleep in and curl up.
Oh,
Alrighty. And
cute.
that will be the end of this day.
Level 2? Pog?
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like last time I said you all hit level 2, but I can't know for sure, so I figured at the end of this session I'd say level 2
All right.
anyway.
Yeah, bet. Cool.
Pog. We're all
Sounds
level
good.
1, so might as well level. If we
Exactly.
forgot, that's our own
That
problem.
way,
It's our own problem if we
Grimlar.
when you
forgot.
do go hunting, it will be a little easier. And
I don't
hopefully,
remember how to
Yeah.
level stuff up. Edit
Well, you
character.
go
I
to
got
this.
it.
Yeah, you figured it out. Yeah.
I did it.
You did it.
I
Now
did
he's an
it.
equal level to the amount of fists he has.
Yes.
My
Fucking.
question would be,
Mhm.
sorry, my question would be regarding our little goblin friend. I'm guessing that he could simply come with like some other hunters with boats,
I'm
just
gonna
random.
I'm gonna say that because of his size, he's secretly in someone's backpack.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, I love that.
Xantha
Yeah.
literally couldn't carry him, so it should be
But
somebody else.
this is
Scotty.
if he's able to join us next time, or
Yeah.
even at all, because I'm not sure what happened. He might have gotten confused
He
with time
busy.
zones. Yeah.
Possible.
All right, well, that's sheet updated. Good stuff, boys.
That was lovely.
Markers.
Xantha's notes have been updated. I believe the previous note in chat will work if you guys want to reread what happened.
Yeah, I'll read them.
Yeah.
I'll read it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. We
Pog.
were
Think
at
about the coat.
yeah, aggressive white moose is the first line. It's right at the bottom of page 2.
Aggressive white moose. Oh.
Imagine like some kid getting told by their parents to go pick up firewood from the ramshackle, and they just see a bear.
A polar bear.
Imagine how terrified
Just like
that
it's the
child
scream
would
of a
be.
child.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the polar bear's like, "Wait, I didn't mean to hurt you.
It
I
would
was
offer them
reading
a
about
hug.
monks."
Yeah. All right. Does anyone have any closing questions or anything like that?
Yes.
Uh,
The next session gonna be like next week.
It should be.
Cool.
I'm
Pog.
guessing it's around same hour and it's about the same amount of
Yeah, it
time.
should be next week, same time, hopefully the same amount of time as well.
all right.
My third question is: are you free for gaming tomorrow, possibly?
Tomorrow I work, so it's
Hmm.
a very small chance.
Very slim chance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that as a no unless you come with a surprise.
All right. I am going to read the notes now.
Okay.
There is an
All right.
aggressive white moose. The pirate is convinced it is a danger. Find white moose and bring it to the pirate to negate his paranoia. Perhaps if we travel to the next city, looking for the white moose along the way. Brian Chander is the town we're heading to next. We will pass through Targos to get there. We suddenly realize we're too poor for the expedited travel, so we will go hunt the moose for money. We decided to take the dwarf boat, use of travel to the moose's land. We will say we got lost when we return them. The pirate should be experienced in boat theft. The wizard turns into a dwarf. I'm only a little bit perturbed. The pirate is, unsurprisingly, good at stealing boats. A man makes himself known. It looks like a cloud wearing clothes and glasses. Grimar seems to be their name. He reads a lot, and that's why he wears glasses. Wizard calls him a bear. The bear wants fish, and we unfortunately told him that we were going on a fishing trip. I suppose he is joining the party. I am calling GR for short for the rest of this novel. GR is going to swim along with us. At this point, I realize the goblin has gotten too inebriated to continue. I've grown to dislike boats immensely, as they're cold and rough and get everywhere. The bear reads about plants.
That
The
anime.
bear calls himself a moss expert. Malik stops near the door. Thankfully, I got a big bite. I was pulled in again. The pirate saved me again. He did it so easily. The police before wanted our fish, not us. The bear helped us get help us with the boat, then went to sleep in the abandoned tavern. Malfook threw a fish to the bear and gave him a reward for his actions. While noting of my current adventures, I overhear people questioning that the man did not hang himself and potentially was murdered by an animated rope. End notes.
That is how we end. I thought it was a solid. We didn't do too much, but it was good. It was fun.
was
A
fun.
lot of fun.
You got far.
I had a good time.
We got the moose
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
I have a
Oh,
quick
we got the
question.
bear.
You gained a bear. You saw the big fish dinosaur again, and you made it to a new town.
Friendo.
That's what our sessions will be. We'll just
Stole a
be like
boat.
riding across.
You made it to
We'll,
a new
we'll ride.
town,
I,
and you gained 2 more side quests. Congratulations.
Collecting
a
side
solid,
quests like
solid.
chips.
I have one quick question.
Yeah.
Where will these things be uploaded so I can subscribe?
It will be on the YouTube channel. I will.
Nail guy
Will be the
101.
Woods YouTube channel or the Nail Guy
One,
YouTube channel?
Because I need to remember what the Woods YouTube channel password is.
Nice.
That's. I mean, so I set up the email for the Woods server so I can make the YouTube channel for. I gave the password to all the staff to be able to sign into. I did not
Yeah.
think about the fact that most of the staff at the time were overseas, and with all of us switching switching between who signed in, Google was like, "This is big red flag," and
Mm,
Yeah.
kind of was like, we're gonna just put a hold on this email real quick." And
that's fair.
yeah, and I'm like, that makes sense. So yeah,
All right.
Well, gentlemen, this was a joy.
It
Oh,
was an
Yes, it
absolute
was.
pleasure. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.